So we've got another PlayStation 5 Slim and it fell. And after it fell, it stopped displaying anything. At first, I assumed it was the HDMI port. I looked at it, it looked perfectly fine. You guys can see it as well. It looks fine, but it's not displaying anything. So we're gonna go ahead and test it and see what's going on. So right here, we're gonna be plugging in the HDMI cable. Plugs in perfectly fine. And here's the power cable. It's connected to the TV. We're gonna turn it on. As you can tell, it actually turns on. Blue is good. I believe it turns white. And when it does, it's supposed to be displaying something, but nothing. So even after wiggling the HDMI port, there is no display. The TV or the monitor is not detecting anything. Okay, so we've got the PS5 right here. We're gonna go ahead and disassemble and take a look at the pins on the HDMI port. So let's get started. Moving over the fan. Okay, there it is. First thing is first, as always, I look right there at the APU to see if there's any oxidation. There is slight oxidation right there in the center. And there's a little oxidation right here. We can fix that for the customer as well. Why we're doing all of this is so we can check the HDMI port. What I want to see here is those pins that I'm pointing at with the tweezers. I'm gonna look underneath the microscope and see if those are in good condition or if any of them are ripped off or broken from the board. Let's take a look. Okay, what we want to see are the pins. Oh, there it is. It's broken. Oh, another one. Oh, that's the problem. It's moving. That's the problem right here. So a simple, oh, another one. Oh, this one's completely removed. Oh man, all of them. Woo. Okay, so simply what I'm gonna do here is we can reflow it and I can add some solder and this will be a quick repair. So best way of doing this is we're gonna add some flux. I may just have to reflow it as well. For now, let's try it this way and see if this works. So I'm adding slight solder. I don't want that to happen. That's not good. I'll come back and fix it later. Bridging between these contacts is definitely not a good idea, but we can fix it. Wow, we've got bridging everywhere now. Nice. Okay, to fix a bridge, we have multiple of them, 3 to be exact. We'll add some flux and some heat should repair it. Let's see. Okay, we'll add some wick. Okay, there's my wick. We'll add it right on top. Nope. Right there. Make sure there's no bridging. I see bridging on one of them. Directly centered there. Okay, they all look good now. So let's test and see if the pins are in place or not, if they're solid. Okay, we'll start from the very bottom. Okay, good, 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 good. They look all very good. That was a simple job. We're just gonna do a quick clean and we shall test. So we're trying to make all our videos shorter than the usually 8-minute average mark by skipping reassembly sometimes or by skipping disassembly. Just let us know what you guys think and give us your opinions on our videos. All feedback helps. Any constructive criticism always helps. It is still a brand new channel and we are still learning as we go. Okay, it looks good. Let's go ahead and test. So we're gonna go ahead and skip this part of this video. It's just no point of showing the reassembly and then we'll test on the TV. All right, so we've put everything back together. We're gonna put this back shell on, just like this. We're gonna reassemble all the screws with the fan. Normally, I don't like to reassemble everything in full until we test, but I am pretty confident in this one, so I think we got the job done. All right, we're back. HDMI plugged in, TV is on, and now we say Bismillah and turn on. We should see a signal in a little bit. Hey, there we go. We got it. So we got the repair. Everything turned out to be good. It is completely on, as we can tell. Perfect. I think we did a really good job here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this repair. This was a pretty decent repair. To reiterate, it fell from the customer and the pins on the HDMI broke off the motherboard. And all we did was use heat and extra solder to get those pins to make contact with the motherboard again. That was it. And that would be it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.